What's going on, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Dwayne and today we're going to be discussing how to make an Ethernet cable. First thing, guys, let's talk about the equipment that we're going to need. First thing we're going to need, Ethernet cable. We're going to need some Ethernet cable, patch cable. This is a Klein's tool tester. You're going to need a tester to test the cable. You don't actually need that specific tester, or you can guess at it and hopefully you get it right. You can always put it into your switch and connect something to it and see if it works. That's not a very good way to do it, but that's a technique. And then you're gonna need some kind of crimpers. Again, these are the Klein tool crimpers, and they also cut the cable. I love having me a screwdriver handy or some kind of straight edge. You're gonna need the card. On the Klein tool cutter and crimper, there's also the diagram for how to lay the wires out. So there's two standards. I usually keep this with me. There's an A standard and a B standard. So we're gonna be using the B standard here today. You're gonna need RJ45 ends. And these are the special ends for that particular kind of cutter. What it does, it allows you to push the wire through, and then the wires come out the end, and then you cut the wires off at the end. And you're also gonna need a pair of scissors. All right, so let's get into it. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take the cable. I like to spread it out a little bit there. It has a cutter in there. Usually go about an inch and a half. Inch and a half. It all depends on, give it a couple twists there. And you can just pull her off. All right. When you open it up, what we're gonna have here, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 twisted pairs, okay? So we're gonna get that open up a little bit. Take your trusty little scissors here, cut off the centerpiece. Make sure you don't cut the wire. Cut the centerpiece. There's a nylon cord in there as well. So we're gonna open it back up. Here we got orange, white. Okay, orange and white. We got blue and white. Then we got green and white. And then we have white and brown and white. So take your trusty little screwdriver here, straighten them out, or whatever you have to straighten them out with. Make sure they're nice and straight. I like using a screwdriver because it's nice and round. So you're gonna straighten it out. And you're gonna look at your card. You're gonna start putting them in order. So again, we're gonna be using the B standard. So we're gonna go, let's look at the B standard here. Orange, white. We're gonna go, I'll move it back like this a little bit so we can see it. I usually have more cable than this, so we're gonna go orange, white. Orange, white, orange. Green and white. Green. Orange, white, orange. Green and white, green. Straight there, keep them nice and straight. Green, white, green. And then we're gonna, nope, sorry. Orange, white, orange. Green, white, blue. Now this is where I tell you might need more cable, because that blue has to come around that little thing there. That's all right. Orange, white, orange, green, white, orange, green, white, blue. This is where it starts to get a little interesting. So, yeah. That's where it started to get interesting. See how short that is? When they're not straight enough, long enough that they can't get around that piece of their body. So let's look at it. Orange, white, orange. Orange, white. Orange, white, orange. Green, white, blue. All right, that's the first one. Orange, white, orange, green, white, blue. Keep them straight as much as you can. The next one is blue, white. So we got blue, white, and get it straight again. Green. Blue, white, green. And then brown, white, brown. Brown. Keep them nice and tight. It's important that they stay in the right order. They won't. Brown, white, brown. Oh, I should have went longer on these. So let's see, we got orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, sorry, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. Okay. Whew. So once we get them all tight, nice and tight, gotta keep them nice and tight. As you see, they're not even. That's where my scissors come in. And cut them off. Now they're nice and even. So now let's check them again here. We have orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. Okay? And take your little connector here and push them right through there. There we go. So now we double check it again. Orange, white, orange. Green, white, blue. Blue, white, green. Brown, white, brown. Good. So now on the back of the Klein tool here, there's a little cutter. You just slide the RJ45 in and cut it off. Too easy. Slide it in like so. And just give it a crimp. May have a little left over, but no big deal. Just crimp it off just like that. All right, give it a little tug and you're good to go. Same thing to the other side. So here we're gonna get a little more wire this time. It's a lot easier when you give yourself a little wire to play with. Give it a twist. Okay, pull it off. Open it up. This is the little nylon cord I was telling you about. That might be in there. We're gonna cut that off. So let's go ahead and spread them out a little bit here. No big deal. Take your trusty little scissors. Make sure you don't cut none of the wires and snip it off. Okay. Got a piece that want to be stubborn here. All right. Remember our color codes? We're gonna go open them up, open them all up, open them all up nice and wide. And they'll be all twisted like that. That's why they're called twisted pair. These are, okay. Get your screwdriver or something to get them straight. Get them nice and straight like that. Let's get them nice and straight. And green, green, and white. You want to be stubborn. Okay, nice and straight. No big deal. Everything nice and straight. All right. So we're gonna go. Let's look at it again. Orange, white, orange. green, white, green. I'm sorry. Green, white, blue. And then we're gonna go blue, white, green. Green, white, blue, blue, white, green. Come on, get in there. Blue, white, here we go. Blue, white, green, and then brown, white, and brown. And then hold them nice and tight at the bottom. Get them in nice order. Come on, you guys, play right. Okay, let's look at them again. Here we got. And they all got out of order. Orange, white, orange. Green, white. Yeah. Green, white, blue. Blue, white, green. Come on. And then brown, white, brown. All right. Let's get a little screwdriver here. Get them nice and straight. Double check them again. Orange, white, orange. Green, white, blue. Blue, white, green. Brown, white, brown. All right, get your little scissors. Get you a nice even cut. It's just a lot easier when the cut is nice and flush. Got your nice flush cut there. Okay, see that cut? And then we're gonna slide them right through. Make sure they stay in the groove they're supposed to go in. Which that ain't lining up right. So, there we go. Push it all the way up in there through the connector. Make sure you double check. Orange, white, orange, green, white, blue, blue, white, green, brown, white, brown. Okay? And then take your crimper. If you see right here, there's a little opening for RJ45s. So just put it upside down like such, like so. Okay? And then give it a crimp. There we go. Sometimes they cut off, sometimes they don't. If they don't cut off, just try it again, guys. There we go. All right. So now they're off. Give it a nice tug, make sure everything's good. Get your area all straightened up here. Make sure everything's nice and clean, because now for the moment of truth. See if you did everything correctly. If you didn't do everything correctly, guess what? The tester's gonna tell you. So, go ahead and turn your tester on. Everything will show open. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna plug one side of the RJ45 into one end of the tester, the other side of the RJ45 into this end of the tester, and then it'll blink a couple times. And you press test. And what'll happen is, you get the results on your display. It'll have all the lines, all 8 of them, and underneath of it, it'll have, if all the 8 lines are connected correctly, it'll have the number, the corresponding number right up underneath it. And up top, it'll have pass. So this cable is good to go. It has passed the test and it is ready to be used. One thing about this connector here, guys, it doesn't matter how long the cable is. So if you want to run your cable 50 feet or whatever, and then take this and connect it over here, put it down like such, and just hit the tester, it still passed. So something to think about. I really kind of put off the whole not being able to test my wire. I would just buy pre-terminated wire, and that actually works. But the problem is you can't really do any cable management that way, because what ended up happening is, if your equipment is not the exact distance from its location. Like say if you were plugging it into a switch, if everything doesn't line up perfectly and it's not the perfect distance, then you're gonna have extra cable. So you end up coiling everything up, which is not a bad thing for fiber, but I don't think for Ethernet cable, because you have so many Ethernet runs around your house, it may not be the best looking thing. But this way you can make your own Ethernet cable to whatever length you want it to be, and your cable management will be a lot better. So that's it for this quick tutorial, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section. I will leave a description to where I bought all my equipment from as well. And if you like this kind of videos, please consider subscribing to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day now. Bye.